This is your boy Techno Tambo on Tech. Oh, by the way, this is a this is a new YouTube channel. It's gonna be concentrated on just tech, technology. Yeah. So, in today's video, guys, I just want to share what I understand and have been following in this world of technology. I wrote my first code. My first code, I wrote it when I was in Russia. Yeah, somewhere there. That's way back, man. Using Turbo Pascal. That's what we're using. Okay. You see, guys, software development has changed so much right now. We moved from Turbo Pascal to Fortran 77. Then we went up to C++. I mean, some of you guys know what C++ is. It is basically C language, but with some graphical user interface. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Technology did not stop there. It kept moving. The biggest thing that came was the web. Okay? The time that I started coding, there was no web. There was no internet. So when we code, we were coding for the Unix machines. You see what I mean? There was no Windows. When Windows came on the scene, Visual Basic was introduced. It was more or less the fastest way to create applications which run on Windows. You see what I mean? Yeah. Then, of course, the world changed. We went web. HTML came on the scene. From HTML, we started to see a little bit of JavaScript, a little bit of PHP. You know what I'm saying? To bring in some programmatism. Yeah. So, guys, the world kept evolving. What did we see? We saw Web 2.0. When Web 2.0 came on the scene, that's when we realized that we had been going through Web 1.0. So what exactly is Web 1.0? Web 1.0 basically is simply the web where there is no use of, where data is just given to you. You don't create it yourself. Now, if you look at a website like Facebook, Facebook is a kind of a website where you, the user, you create the data. You see what I mean? So the website is there, available, running, you know what I'm saying? But whatever that it shows is what you, the user, creates. So they've made their basic interface where you could go, log in, log out, you know what I'm saying? And basically the places where your content will show. But you have to upload your content. That is what we call Web 2.0. Okay, guys? So Web 2.0 came on the scene and it made us realize there was Web 1.1. Now. The world is changing again. So we are heading to, in fact, we are not heading. Hey, correct my lighting, okay? I'm still investing, guys. I'm still investing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My lighting is okay. But of course, I'm getting some more lighting. I have to import the lights, actually. You know what I'm saying? Lights which can work on battery. Because there is no power here. You see what I mean? So Web 3.0 came on the scene. What is Web 3.0? It simply means instead of you having a website where all your data, okay, the data that you see is just being, it's saved on a server which has a database. You know what I'm saying? With Web 3.0, we will still keep using databases. No problem here, they will be there. But most importantly, we are now interacting with the blockchain. Okay, what is a blockchain? Now, guys, if I'm to tell you what the blockchain is, it's a very big story, okay? It starts from a guy called Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, guys, Satoshi Nakamoto is a software engineer who came up with a software where you can write code, okay? Okay, let me not say you can write code. Where you can store things, okay? And when you store something, it stays there forever and ever and ever. Now, how does it stay there forever and ever and ever? It is because anything that you store on those servers is hashed with a hashing algorithm. Okay, now I'm getting deeper. A hashing algorithm is simply a mathematical result which is given because the computer has analyzed a particular file. So every file that is analyzed, a mathematical result is given. Now that mathematical result is unique. Why? If you, for example, push in your title deeds for your house, there will be a mathematical result which will be different from another title deed. If, for example, you push in your examination certificate, okay, the result, the mathematical result that will come out will be very different from another certificate, simply because there will be a little bit of a difference in, for example, if you change one letter in the name, that's it, the mathematical result will be different. You see what I mean? Now, that, we call it technically immutability, okay? Meaning the blockchain is immutable, okay? Because this hashing technology is done using 256-bit secure hash algorithm, it means that it's very difficult for you to hack it. You understand? You can be one of the best hacker on the scene. As long as you're using binary computing, you will never succeed. Unless you're using quantum computing, but there is no computer on the market which is a quantum computer. All quantum computers are government investments where they've put in millions and millions of dollars, okay? And most of them right now, they still don't have the capability to crack secure hash algorithm 256-bit. You see what I'm saying? So guys, basically, in simple terms, the blockchain is simply a software where you can store things and you cannot change them. It simply means that if your title deed, for example, changes hands and moves from you to another person, that person who is the new owner will simply get a new hashing. You see what I'm saying? Which you say, this is now the new owner of title deed blah blah blah. You understand? So if title deed blah 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 is found, maybe stolen, it's got a number, right? So that number, we can go on the blockchain and find out who owns that number, and the name will come out. You see what I mean? So meaning that you can't go on the blockchain again and say you are the owner, because when we check the dates, when the previous owner was hashed, you will have a later date, meaning will follow the original owner. Now, what happens if you decide to hash it and say you are the owner? Well, when the case goes to the court, what the court will do is, was there a change, was there a transfer from this old owner to the new owner? Was there a transfer that took place? If there was no transfer that took place, it simply means you have to explain, where did you get the title deed from? You are a thief and you will be arrested. You understand? So blockchain is a big deal. You understand? It's going to just transform the way everything is done on planet Earth. Now look, Dubai government is investing heavily. United States government is investing heavily. Many other governments, I think European governments, Chinese government, they're all investing heavily in blockchain technology because of its immutability. Alright. Okay, guys. So guys, if you feel sorry for me because my lighting is terrible, you can buy me some coffee. Okay. Yeah. Now guys, let me say one thing about blockchain technology. You can also store tokens on the blockchain. You get what I'm saying? Now, the biggest token which has ever been stored on the blockchain is called the Bitcoin. That blockchain is called the Bitcoin blockchain. Way back, I remember the first time I ever went on Zambian television and talked about blockchain technology. Bitcoin was about $400. Yes. So I said to the Zambian public that guys, this was 2015 by the way. Okay? I said to the Zambian public on TV that guys, this technology is the biggest thing that has ever happened in our lives. That's what I said. And you know what? I did not have the knowledge of, economics like I have now, because I had to go through, I started doing a master's degree in business administration. That's where I learned capital markets, you see what I mean? And basically all the economics which surround capital markets, you see what I mean? At that moment, I was just an IT guy, with just IT knowledge. So I did not know that there is such a thing as something gaining value simply because the majority of people on planet Earth thinks it should have value. I never went down to go and study the toilet bubble and all the other bubbles that took place. I never went down to do that. But what I learned is that, man, anything which everyone looks at and gives value, it gains value. Look at gold. Gold, the mineral. It's a rubbish mineral, man. Think about it. What can you do with it? All you can do with it is make, so-called earrings, necklaces. You understand? But banks have got gold in their reserves. What does that mean? It simply means that gold always gains in value. Gold is like property. You understand? It's a mineral, quite alright, but it's like property. And anything which is property is classified as property simply because it has the behavior of property. You understand what I'm saying? So you find gold keeps gaining in value. That's why you go to any central bank on planet Earth has got stacks and stacks of gold. Why? Because they believe that if in an event whereby they need to buy foreign currency, okay? Let's say, I'll give an example. My country, Zambia, we buy United States dollars for us to transact with the international community. So the gold that we keep in our bank, we could sell it and someone will give us United States dollars. You know what I'm saying? Then we could import cars, spare parts, and blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying? Now, think about it. The Bitcoin is property. You understand? Meaning that it has the same behavior as land, a house. And from that time, when I last talked about Bitcoin on the Zambian TV, I did talk about Bitcoin a bit later as well. But from the first time that I talked about Bitcoin in 2015, it was $400. Tell me what price Bitcoin is today. Okay? It's 94,000 United States dollars. It has moved from $400 to 94,000. Now, can you imagine how many people criticize me and send me very useless messages? You're cheating the public. You're telling the public false things. What kind of an IT professional are you? You're an IT professional who is dreaming. Me, I said, guys, I see something in the future. You get what I'm saying? I'm not just an IT professional, but I followed Bitcoin from the time it was $1 to the time it became $400. And I said to myself, what is this? I could not understand what it is simply because I did not have economics education. Until I had economics education, that's when I understood that what? So this will be given value by the people. Now imagine 10 years from now, okay, this is 2025, I'm speaking. 10 years from now, I'm going to go back to this video. And you tell me, I want you to tell me, if the Bitcoin will not be $10 million. You tell me. You see what I'm saying? It will be $10 million and even more. You know why? Because central banks are going to start to use it as a strategic reserve. Like the way they use gold. If you put all the gold pieces around the world, all of them together, and value them, they will be valued maybe about somewhere 20 trillion United States dollars. Yes. But how much is the Bitcoin today? The Bitcoin is, if you put all the Bitcoins around, okay, together, they're worth about 1 trillion United States dollars. You see what I mean? So the Bitcoin needs to grow 20 times to reach the market capitalization of gold. You know what I'm saying? So we need to grow 20 times to reach the market capitalization of gold. It means that it will now exceed gold. You see what I mean? Now, countries still mine gold. Okay? Look at Africa. There's all these mines that we have where we mine gold. But let me tell you something. The Bitcoin is going to replace what we use gold for. For example, we use gold in banks as strategic reserve. Okay? Bitcoin is going to take over that. So it's going to be kind of like you need to have a portfolio in your central bank. a bit of Bitcoin there, not even a bit of Bitcoin, some Bitcoin there, you know what I'm saying, some silver, some gold, some cobalt, maybe some copper, you understand what I'm saying? Like that. It will be like a basket of of assets, because property is an asset. So Bitcoin is an asset. I had to go through a learning curve. You see what I'm saying? I had to learn to understand these things. Why am I saying this? It is because the moment you hear the word blockchain, most people, the first thing they think about is Bitcoin. But people have learned the technology and copied the whole formula and created other blockchains, like the Ethereum blockchain. You see what I mean? Ethereum blockchain was created specifically so that we store things on the blockchain. Not things as per se, but we store hashes, data on the blockchain. There's more blockchains coming up, guys. There will be even blockchains where we actually keep files. You see what I mean? Technology doesn't stop simply because the moment it comes into existence, someone writes an academic paper and publishes it. Everyone in other universities is going to see that paper. They're going to study it. They're going to do what that person did and then add something on top. That's how Doctor of Philosophy degrees are given. If you didn't know, for you to get a Doctor of Philosophy degree, you have to take knowledge and add something new to it. You understand? And then the university makes you become a Doctor of Philosophy. Once you keep publishing smaller papers on your own as a Doctor of Philosophy and you keep lecturing, there is a point where they make you a professor. That's how you become a professor in university. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So guys, you hit me with a comment. Tell me what you think about this knowledge that I've shared with you. Because as far as I see the world going forward, blockchain, man, artificial intelligence, man, those are the driving forces ahead. Yo, this is my new YouTube channel. It's called Techno Tambo on Tech, and it's all about technology. I will be making reviews of technological gadgets. I will be making reviews of different technologies which will be showing up on planet Earth. As long as I've gotten hold of it and I have reviewed it, I will be letting you know. You understand? Right now, you see the light that I'm using? It's a battery light. Okay, guys. If you can buy me a light, that would be good. Alright. Yeah. So, guys, I'm not going to be using any other language, no German on this channel. It will be purely in English and tech-oriented. So, guys, this is my first Techno Tambo on Tech video. The other videos that you see are Techno Tambo videos. Those are travel vlogs. Alright. I'll still keep publishing travel vlogs. But this channel, guys, this channel is a tech channel. Even when I improve my lighting, it starts, I get new lighting and everything starts to appear professional. I will tell you how it was done. That's why I've started this channel with a video which is just done in a semi-darkness, because I have a light. Okay, guys, until next time, ciao.